who decided to change the Goodreads reading challenge? Like, tell me, who decided to change it? Because it looks so ugly. Look, I know that this is not that serious, it's not the end of the world, but I literally just want to rant about it. Who else am I supposed to talk about this to? Because nobody else in my life uses Goodreads, and who knows, I may end up deleting this video, but like, I just gotta rant because I'm so genuinely angry. I've been on Goodreads since 2016, and out of all the things that they decided to change this. The reading challenge was perfectly fine. You did not need to touch it. There were so many things that you could have changed, such as adding a DNA option, adding half-star ratings, but instead you chose to change the reading challenge. Like, I love how simple the reading challenge was, how you could just click onto it. You have all the books that you've read just like listed. If you're ahead or behind schedule, you could see your friends' reading challenges. That is it. And now you're telling me there's a bunch of extra stuff. Literally, New Year's, so excited to enter my reading goal, and then there's this whole new page. I exit out of it, I come back in, there's this whole new ugly page, and you're telling me I have to click extra buttons to look at the books that I've read in that year. And now you're telling me that there's extra reading challenges and that I'll get a bookmark for reading one book in a month, and now I have to read books that I don't even want to read to get an extra bookmark. Like, I don't care about the bookmarks. I mean, sure, they're pretty, but like, I seriously, it's too much. Like, I just prefer the old simple reading challenge. I literally messaged them, I gave them like feedback. I was like, hey, can you change it back because it looks ugly and I don't like it. And then they sent me a message. They were like, we can't change it back because these changes were made because of feedback that were given by our consumers. Who gave you that feedback? Because I'm a consumer and I sure did not say, hey, you should change the reading goals. It looks ugly. Okay. And I know people are gonna say, why don't you just like move to StoryGraph or another reading app? And I'm sorry, but I cannot. I tried using StoryGraph, I downloaded Fable and everything, but StoryGraph, in my opinion, is just so overstimulating. And I know people say that Goodreads is overstimulating, but I feel like Goodreads is so simple. Literally, you just put the book currently reading, you finish it, give it a star rating, that's it. With StoryGraph, I feel like maybe it's because I don't understand the interface of it, but I don't like how every single time you finish a book, if you want to add a star rating, you need to go through a bunch of these prompts that I don't even want to answer to give it a star rating, and that to me is exhausting. And in my opinion, I just don't really like the way that it's laid out. Like, I think that it's ugly. I'm sorry. Maybe it's because I've been on Goodreads for a really long time, so to me it's like simpler and easier to use, but I genuinely think I don't really do that much on Goodreads, but now they change everything and it looks so ugly. Like, it's really only the reading challenge, and I feel like the reading challenge was kind of the most important thing about it. Like, I love having all the books I want to read and all the books I'm currently reading, but genuinely I got the most joy out of looking at the reading challenge. And I'm really questioning, like, why did they decide to change it? Because it's the most useless thing I've ever seen in my entire life. And I just think, why now? All of a sudden, like, you had 2025 was not the year to change it. Let me look at it one more time, because maybe in my eyes it will improve a little bit. No, I still hate it. Look, I've only read one book this year, so the data doesn't look that filled in, obviously, but you're telling me I have the books. Okay, this is the amount of books that I'm reading. Now I have community favorite challenges, and then I have to read these books to get okay, this is, I have 1 to 5 achievements, literally the months. Look, January, already got that bookmark, but now you're telling me I have to click an extra button. Like, I have to challenge details to see what books I've read. You gotta be kidding me, right? And then we have these challenges, and then you give me a time limit, January 1st to April 30th. Like, come on, bro. I don't need this. And then you're telling me to read these books, buzzy books. And then, you see what I'm saying? Like, it's extra buttons. I have to click so much to get through all of these challenges. Why can't you just, like, lay it out? Like, if I press that, you could just, like, put it there already. Like, why do I need to click onto another page? And then all the buzzy books. What if I don't want to read these books? Okay, And then, look, I know I don't need to get those bookmarks, but if the challenge is there, I kind of want to do it. But also, like, there's books that I've already read before. And then there's a bunch of other challenges, like Era Explorer, Mystery. I mean, I feel like it's kind of good because they're making you, I guess, like branch out of the genres you usually read. But also, the books are kind of like the same. Like, there are certain books that are in the same category, and I'll be honest, I do not want to read these books. I honestly feel like they're doing this because they want to force people to read more books, if that makes sense. Instead of reading books that I just want to read and that, you know, I don't care about extra challenges or being forced to read other books. I just want to be left to my own devices. But I feel like all of this is just like more extra confusing things. And I just want the simple parts. And then if I go to my past reading goals, now it looks like this. It's so ugly, man. Like, I mean, you can say that it looks cleaner, but I think it looks ugly. Also, the fact that, like, I don't know, man, I just don't like it. And then in 2024, we also have this bookmark thing. Like, I do not care. They say introducing new challenges to help you stay motivated. This is not helping me at all. This is not helping me. I just feel so sad because I use Goodreads like so much to track the books that I'm reading. I literally only use it to track the books that I'm reading, especially yearly goals, because I want to know what books I read in that year and then overall what I read in general. And then it's just easy for me to put like all the books that I'm currently reading, want to read, and all that stuff. But they seriously ruined the reading challenge. Like, why? Why this year? Who told you to do this? Are people okay with this? Because I swear I'm not hearing anyone say anything about the reading challenge. Anyways, I'm just really sad. I wish they would change it back. And I know it's not serious. I know I'm just like ranting about some random useless thing, but I feel like it's the change. Okay, I've been on this app. For 9 years. 9 years. Why did they do? Anyways, that's my rant. Sorry. I may delete this video a bit later, but I just don't understand. Why would you change it?